Hello everyone, welcome. Today we have a new series on the channel named Sunday Buys, where we buy crypto every single Sunday with a public portfolio, right? Full transparency, showing the profit, the loss, moving towards the bull market, reviewing price points and what to buy, and in this specific episode, spending $200. Now in future episodes, it can be anywhere from $50 and to even more than $200. We'll just have to see what happens, maybe just with profits from the YouTube channel itself. Now, why am I doing this? Well, firstly, it's to show how seamless and easy the dollar cost average method really is, right? Because we see arguing conflict within communities, for example, mainly Q&T I see, when it comes to bulls versus bears, but in the end of the day, we all hold the same asset, and knowing that the DCA method is superior, but knowing when to DCA, right? We're in the bear market right now, DCAing, but as we move towards 2024/2025, stop accumulating, then moving in towards profit taking, maybe that might be in the later episodes. Secondly, I've shown this video before, Da Vinci in the Hall of Fame within the crypto community and outside of the crypto community, just the idea of making a video on time, telling people to do something, and then making a huge profit on that decision or that video. And I've tried to recreate that effect by buying cryptocurrency live, but what not a better way to do it by making a live portfolio and showing the profit that can be made moving towards a bull market. So if this is a series that you would be interested in, leave a like down below, subscribe, hit the bell for more videos like this, and let's get into the video. Okay, so this is my current portfolio as it stands in no specific order. We will go through every single crypto, giving it a tick or a cross, whether we will give it a portion of that $200 to invest this episode. So number one, we have XRP. Very critical positions right now. All-time high for the month. And these 53 cent, the mid 50 cents sort of ranges, the past two times this year we've had these ranges, hit that resistance, then came crashing back down to a moderate pullback, and I'm sort of expecting the same this time. And the risk-reward ratio right now, while I'm making this video, is not worth a current buy in my personal opinion, because we could have a pullback to the 40-cent ranges. That would have been a better buy. And even if we go higher, go through to the 60, possibly even 70-cent ranges, a 53 cents buy was not worth it. As I've said, XRP is my biggest hold. I only buy when I need to. I have enough XRP, so only be at the 30 cents sort of ranges, or if there's some major news being released in relation to the case. So XRP number one is going to get a cross. Now with Q&T and NXRA, I'm about to put them in the same boat for the reason I'm about to give, and it's going to be a theme with a few other cryptos on this list. They're getting written off instantly, mainly because I've been buying them quite a lot recently. You're going to see this throughout the series where I've bought maybe in this episode a lot of H-bar, but I won't buy in the next one because there's more opportunities, or I've just bought too much of that certain crypto. So Q&T past week or so, been buying around these $100-ish ranges, and with NXRA, I was doing more research. And after you do more research, you get more excited and you sort of FOMO yourself into an investment. But saying that, we're pretty decent price points, pretty decent entry points for NXRA. So for those reasons, I will be giving them a cross. And that's one of the cons of having a large portfolio. If you pay attention to maybe investing a lot into XRP, you cannot neglect the other cryptocurrencies. You have to be constantly paying attention to new information with those cryptos. On to number 4, XDC is a completely different story to the previous 3. Now you've probably seen recent information, XDC token trending after SBI VC trade partnership in Japan. I was expecting the price to pump a lot heavier, and I've been waiting, wanting a pullback with XDC. And we've had a mini one here. I think that's definitely good enough to buy. We know SBI's history with Ripple. Now we have Zinfin. The partnership itself is going to enable more use cases with payments, trade finance, tokenization, things that we talk about with XDC. And this is what I've been looking for, and this is what I've been wanting. When it comes to XDC, we're constantly referring to old information. They're part of the TFD initiative. All old things from 2019, 2018. I want new information with XDC. That's what we've gotten. That's why I'm going to buy XDC. So out of the $200 amount, I'm going to invest $50 into XDC. And there we have it. Now on to API free, similar story. If we look at the dawn of API free, we're, from the ICO fluctuating from $1 to $2. We are at the fluctuating from $1.20 to $1.30 price points currently right now. Insane lows from even the early investors in API free. Not to mention when you buy, I personally put into the staking, where it actually compounds over time. You're constantly getting rewards. I think I started in June 2021 or July 2021. The rewards I've got since then from pretty much doing nothing have been insane. Also, same for XDC when we talk about regulation coming forward, electronic trade documents bill with API free. It's all about positioning yourself before things really kick off. For example, with products bringing in revenue to API free, full implementation of OEV is ongoing with recent updates to Airnode. Position your investment before these things come into light. Now, if you're interested in API free or you want to know what it's all about, check out a fellow channel, Wajahat. Recent video, he goes into API free, deep dive review. Definitely go and check that video out. I will leave it down below. But now adding $50 also of API free. Now we are just halfway with the amount that we are investing, halfway or just over halfway with the cryptos listed. Number 6, now we have LCX. Similar to QNT and NXRA, I bought quite a bit recently because similar with QNT, since the start of the year, it's been pretty overvalued, overpriced, not good enough buying opportunities in my opinion, even considering, in 2022, I was sort of buying around these free 4-cent ranges. It hurt too much to invest, so I rotated my DCA method. Now we're at these agreeable 5-cent positions. So if you're going to sit back, in terms of the ecosystem or just in terms of big news, there's not too much being big recently. Obviously the physical validator license that was back in December, if I remember. So there's nothing huge going on. Obviously regulation, our catalyst, just like XCC. But I'm going to sit back on LCX for this one. And with DAG, different story completely. Look at these lows. These are generational lows, and there's even recent information to push it down even further, what we are seeing right now. This is insane. I'm definitely going to buy Constellation DAG. Not only with partnership news like this, once it loads, it's not really even turning the price positively. That makes me want to buy even more, and even news like this, which is quite negative, it's not a positive situation, to do with obviously a hack with the Stargazer wallet, but it's even turned the price down even more, and that's when I really want to buy. And regardless of the situation, I think a big flaw with DAG, or just a something that needs to be changed, is actual hardware wallet support. There's not enough hardware wallets supporting DAG, and that's very important. Buying crypto is important, but where you hold it is the most important thing. There's not enough support for that. It will put off a lot of investors, and it puts off a lot of people trying to make it their number one hold in their portfolio or go high when you have that amount on maybe a hot wallet, for example. But that being said, I will be buying Constellation Network DAG and adding it to the portfolio. Now we have $50 left for the portfolio, and now we're on to XLM. Will it be a tick? Will it not be? XLM, I did leave it out quite a lot. I did say quite well back on the channel as well. I sold a large amount to actually move that over to LCX, something that I really disagree with doing, but I did it anyway because I felt like there was just more returns available there. And there's just not much going on with XLM. Now, we know it has different utility to XRP. We talk about retail mainly with MoneyGram, but there's just nothing really new coming out and nothing that's really enticing me to buy XLM. There's not any huge catalyst. Obviously, the correlation with XRP, but then, there's more or less just put your eggs in the basket of XRP at that point. I think XLM is a fantastic investment long term, but just in terms of short term gains, investing right now in a small portfolio as well, trying to get as much profit as possible, XLM is not there. That being said, then moving on to Hedera Hashgraph, HBAR, fantastic buying opportunities. We're currently at 5 cents, and just by looking at the all-time chart, we are at pretty insane lows. 6 cents, 5 cents, those are the price points I am looking for. On top of that, the transactions that we are seeing are not actually increasing the price that much, which makes me even more bullish. Hedera recently hitting 10 billion. At the current rate of TPS, we could easily see this double by the end of the year, in the year of 2023. That'll be huge, and even see more use cases going live. the future is super bullish for Hedera and HBAR, the token itself. So the last portion of the $200 amount, $50 going to HBAR. That is the $200 spent. Now, we did not cover CSPR, but I do think these are the best buys in the market. I'm waiting for maybe lower 4-cent to high 3-cent positions for CSPR, so we'll probably buy that in the video episode 2 next Sunday. But I'm pretty happy with that final result. I think these are all fantastic buys, and I'm really excited for the future of these series. You know, for example, taking profit, moving towards that stages, possibly getting the profit of the high 4-figure range or the low 5-digit or even mid 5-digit range, depending on how well these cryptocurrencies actually do. But remember, in this video, none of this is financial advice. This is all just for fun to show how the DCA process, how easy it is in the thought process behind this methodology. Do not copy the exact portfolio that I do, but you can use it for inspiration for your own buys whenever you do it, whether it be daily, weekly, monthly, or just lump sums every 6 months or so. But make this fun a video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.